Now, before you put your house up for sale, it is important to know what the market is looking like and that your home is properly insured. Joining us today to help is owner of Cardinal & Company team at Home Smart Professionals, Adam Cardinal, and Vice President of LaPointe Insurance, John LaPointe. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Great to see you, Adam. Great to see you. What's the state of the real estate market? We hear so many different stories, like people really want to sell their house. They're still not sure if they want to put it on the market. But we were just talking, the inventory is still very low.
The inventory is still very low. So when you see some of the news segments and they talk about contracts are down, home sales are down, that's not numbers. The contracts are down because there's a lack of inventory, which supply and demand makes the numbers go up.
Right.
Year over year, from last year to this year, we're up on average $50,000 on the average median price in Rhode Island.
Wow.
Yeah.
So are many of the homes that are going up for sale, are they going for well over asking price?
So it depends on how it's listed and how it's marketed. If, again, I've said it many times, if you shoot for the moon and you want to start up here, there's no room for a buyer to go. They believe it's a seller's market and they think they have to go higher. So they won't even come out to the open houses. You put it up for a reasonable price,
right,
average, and then they bid it up. And then, yes, then it's going much over asking.
And the other question is the price point for these homes. Is it higher end homes that are selling quickly? Is it medium homes that are selling quickly?
So the median price point right now in Rhode Island is about $450,000, believe it or not, the average, which is up from $350,000 a couple of years ago. But that sweet spot, anywhere between 3 and 5, that's hotcakes.
That's hotcakes.
They're selling.
They're selling. All right, so what can a homeowner do to make sure that they are properly covered?
So yeah, we're seeing that people don't know the value of their home. They haven't had their insurance updated. So just having us come out, or anyone frankly come out, you don't have to pay for an appraisal. Have a realtor like ourselves come out to the house, do a market analysis, say, hey, when I bought my house, I paid $300 for it, I never changed my insurance. Well, today, just 5 years ago, that $300 is probably worth $500 now.
Right.
And if there's, God forbid, a catastrophe, you're not covered enough to rebuild that property.
Right, and John, that's where you come in. So how long, tell us about your business, how long you folks have been in business.
Sure, my grandfather started the agency in the 1970s, so
this
great
was
American
destiny
story.
for you.
Yeah, it was, exactly. He was part of the greatest generation
Right.
of Americans, started this business a long time ago, and yeah, it was destiny, I guess, really love being in the business though, and like Adam said, there's a lot of folks that maybe they bought their home 2-3 years ago and aren't realizing that their insurance coverage may not be enough to rebuild their house if they had something happen to it, God forbid, right? And that's definitely where we come in. Like Adam said, they can do an analysis, take a look at the value of the home. We can do a very similar thing when it comes to the replacement cost of your home. There's a software we use, calculate, based on square footage. What would it cost to build this house? I bet it would be a lot different back in 2020 compared to what it would cost to build your house today.
Sure.
And you want to make sure that your insurance covers you for what it would cost to build your house today.
Right. I mean, we look at even like when people bought their homes back in the 70s and how much a house was back then, and you look at it now, these people wouldn't know what they'd be rolling over.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
it really is.
So if someone wants you guys to come out to check out this, how do they go about that?
Just contact us. Obviously, you'll have the link on the road show. We come out, no obligation. We walk through, it takes about 15 minutes, and we'll be like, yes, here's your report. Here's how much the property is valued. No obligation, nothing to sign. We want to give back to the community that's given us so much. Right. So we'll give them that information, and then we'll move them over to John, and John can update.
And John, does your company can you bundle everything between your home and your auto? That way it's basically one stop and you're done.
Absolutely. Stole the words from my mouth. That's one of the best ways you can save money on your insurance right now. Like anything else, it's all going up. Home insurance is no different. The costs are increasing. One way to take a look and make sure you can save some money is combine those things together. We can definitely help with that.
Right. And Adam, any special offers you folks have going on?
Yeah, like I said, we will, no cost, we'll come out, do a market analysis for that property based on the sales in that neighborhood.
Right.
Give you your updated evaluation of the property's value, and then John can run the numbers and see if you're covered. No obligation, nothing to sign. Here's the information because we want to give back to local Rhode Islanders.
And I know you have had great success being here on the road show as well, because I see you posting pictures with people who have been watching some of these segments, and they've come to you and you've been able to either sell or help them get in a new home, which is great stuff.
Absolutely. Love helping the road show people and the family watching. It's great.
Well, guys, great to see you, and thanks so much, John. Good to see you. I've known
Likewise.
this guy for a while. I've known this guy for a while, so great to see you.
Thanks.
All the best. Now, to be sure your house is properly covered, you can check out this segment once again at Rhodes Show.com.